I want to tell you about one of my favorite books, and this book for me has been life-changing. And I typically read business style books, but I came across this book and it really made a huge shift in my personal life and how I view the world. And then I've been able to apply that in business. And I even created a PowerPoint about how to apply it in business because that's the kind of nerd I am. But there's some really important things, and it breaks down to 4 things. So it's the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And the 4 agreements are, first of all, be impeccable with your word. And that means to say what you mean what you say, and don't have a sharp tongue either. I think some people can mistake being impeccable with being honest, straightforward, or truthful. And some of those things can be true, but you also need to do it in a way that has compassion and care. So being impeccable with your word means that you use your words with caution and deliver them in a way that is helpful and not hurtful. And you are true to yourself, but in a way that doesn't harm others. And the next one is don't take anything personally. And I had a really hard time with this one because it can be really hard not to take something personally when it feels personal. And I think the flip side to this too is if you're going to don't take anything personally, you can't make it personal either. So if you feel like you're being snarky to someone or you showing up as your kindest self, you need to think about that too. Because, if you want people to treat you that way, then, it's like do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Don't take anything personally, but don't make it personal. The next one, this one's really hard. Don't make assumptions. Every day we make assumptions. I think especially if you're a mom, we have to be 5 steps ahead of our kids. And that's where making assumptions can really get you into trouble, particularly when you make judgments about people. You need to really check yourself in knowing, is this an assumption or is this the truth? So sometimes whether it's you challenging somebody else to ask, well, what's the source of that? Is that really what was said? Or is that your interpretation of it? Because it can mean all the difference in making decisions within your business and in your life. And the last one is always do your best. If you know that you show up with your best, you can feel good about that and go to sleep at night and not toss and turn worrying about, did I really put forward my best effort? And your best effort's going to look different on different days. We're all not Olympians or track stars or whatever. You need to show up with what you have for that day and the energy that you have. Brene Brown talks about this with her spouse in that knowing where your partner is, and whether this is your life partner, your business partner, but knowing what your best is that day, and maybe you're both not on the same level of what your best is, but on average, you help each other out by it's not my best today is a 4 and your best is an 8, then it's great, you're carrying the team. But there's going to be times where you're at a 2 and I'm at a 10, and we balance each other out. By doing your best, it's what your best is, not what somebody else's standard of best is. Be impeccable with your word, don't take things personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. The 4 agreements applied to your life or to your business will make a world of difference. Try implementing 1 each week over 4 weeks and print it out. There's plenty of worksheets. If you go to Google 4 agreements and go to images, you'll find something that you can print out for free and put it up on your refrigerator, put it on your monitor. Just look at it every day and remind yourself. Put a Post-it note with whichever one you're starting to practice first, and read the book. It'll give you a lot more insights than this. But this is the short version to get you started. But I really think it can transform your life if you really start to focus on those 4 things. So tell me what you think in the comments. What's your favorite agreement and how have you been challenged to implement it and stick to it?